Wafanyakazi wote tujiunge pamoja, wafanyakazi wote tujiunge pamoja, tujitende haki.
The Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Betty has urged union leaders to fight for workers' rights for equitable and sustainable good working environment. During her address at the annual delegations conference for the Central Organization of Free Trade Unions.
So by and large, I think what remains for you as trade unions is a strong movement, first strengthening your movement as trade unions. Please strengthen your trade union and be relevant and be visible. The world is for people who are visible. You can do all the things, all the good things, but if you cannot make it visible out there, people will continue to say, but where are these people? But what are they doing? Because the history of trade union is anchored on confronting government, confronting companies, confronting employers.
The minister was concerned with the continuous exploitation of workers. The minister, together with workers' unions, are set to have a joint tour to different manufacturing industries and other sectors to address the existing gaps for workers' rights and assess their working conditions.
When we come and have one voice and move together to those industrial parks, I want to find a day where the Secretary General Notu COFTU, the Chairman General COFTU Notu comes to me and say, we want to have a joint tour. So that when we reach there, they will not say, I'm waiting for the minister.
We belong to one house. There are just two different rooms in that house. One room is called COFTU, and the other room is Notu, but the house is the same. We represent the same people. We speak about the same interests. So there is no reason for us to pull ropes. And therefore, my brother Okecho and my brother Samuel Yomoki, during the time that I will be in office, we are going to focus on the unity of workers. Already I have members of COFTU who speak to me about what they are going through, and I listen to them, and I believe Honorable Sam has been listening to our members too. And that should continue, and we should strengthen it.
COFTU as centers, we are going to work with the Minister of the Sister Center Notu to make sure that we carry forward that joint inspection so that we can be able to move forward together. So I think that is okay because it's sort of everything. There will be minister there will be labor, there will be workers, and there will be labor unions and all this. So I think that's good that we want to put it into operation immediately. So we shall just ask for her to organize and arrange and schedule so that we can do that, all of us. What is it? Includes things like where workers have accidents and other problems in terms of the environment. So we shall be looking at all these other standards of work, whether the ILO conventions are met and the standards are upheld.
For us, we are requesting all employers in Uganda to embrace and welcome unions. Even we were telling the minister that those workplaces that have denied us entry, we have already written to the ministry so that they should what? They should follow up what's the reason, because we're even in the process of taking them to court. We have a court for the industrial court for the work.
We are trying as much as possible from the Committee of Gender, Labour and Social Development where I sit to make sure that we widen the scope of the judges, the number of the judges at the industrial court. At least we want to put them from 2 to 5. And we are battling because they say a source envelope is not enough, but we have given all the issues concerned and the reasons, and I know that we shall win. Because also the industrial court, they are also talking about having branches in regions, because at the head office we cannot be able to cover a big area And you know that we have over 1,500 cases which are in the industrial court. And the people concerned with those are the workers. So some of our people die without ever resolving their issue, and they miss out where they would have got compensation. So that's why we are trying to make sure that there is a change.
Union leaders also appeal to government to quicken the process of expediting the minimum wage bill, which was passed by Parliament.
In this region, it is only Uganda without minimum wage. And it has not stopped investors to go in those countries. I actually have more investors than us. Our problems are different. Are those ones that are extorting investors when they come. And we are not talking about them, we are talking about minimum wage. Minimum wage is necessary. You must help as government on how someone can start negotiating. If you have more skills to negotiate for higher salary, but let's have a minimum set by government.
And I request you to go and strengthen your caucus of the workers, members of parliament. Let it be very strong so that your voice will come out in parliament.
The Central Organization of Free Trade Unions, COFTU, was founded in 2003 to advance, protect, promote and defend the social and economic interests of workers in Uganda.